Hi everyone. So this is our fourth class today. So we are going to discuss two topics today. That is, one is what is profession and what are the objectives of profession, and one more concept, what is employment, what is the characteristics of employment. Today we are going to discuss these two topics. Yesterday already we have discussed what is business and what are the objectives of business. Okay, so we covered all the concepts regarding the business. Now today we are going to learn two topics, that is profession and employment. Okay, so what are the three concepts? So economic activities are divided into business, second one profession, and third one employment. So yesterday we have already covered the concept of business. Today we are going to discuss the concept of profession. Okay, so now we'll discuss what is profession. Sir, who are the professionals, sir? There are many professionals. There are many professionals like chartered accountants and lawyers, engineers and doctors. To become a chartered accountant, what you have to do? You have to pass the exam conducted by ICA. To become a doctor, what you have to do? You have to pass MBBS and you have to acquire medicine certificate. Okay, to become a lawyer, you have to pass all the exams conducted by concerned institute. And if you want to become an engineer, what do you have to do? You have to complete your BTech and you have to acquire your certificate. So all these are professionals. Okay, what professionals? Chartered accountants, doctors, lawyers and engineers. So already said, how one will become a chartered accountant? He must pass the exam conducted by ICA. And how he will become a doctor? He must pass the exam conducted by what is that? And who is lawyer? He should qualify the law exams. And who is the engineer? He should qualify the exam and he should acquire a engineering certificate. Okay, all these are professionals. So these professionals have some little bit independence compared to the business, compared to the employment. Why? Because they are final. So in profession there is lot of skill is involved. Now let's take example of chartered accountant. So each chartered accountant has to clear CA foundation, CA IPCC, then he will undergo a training for 3 years under a chartered accountant, and finally he should clear his final exams. So by acquiring all the knowledge, by writing, by preparing all the levels of the CA, and by undergoing a training under a chartered accountant for 3 years. So here in these years, chartered accountants learn lot of things. Yes or no? So to become a professional, he has to clear the exams. So here we can call it as a qualification. So to become a professional, you have to clear exams and you have to acquire qualification, and there is a lot of skills involved to your professionals. Okay. Now we'll discuss features of profession. So first, in features of profession. First, you have to acquire qualification. To become a professional, one should acquire his qualification. One should acquire his certificates in concerned profession. And second one, he should have skills regarding that. And one more thing, he should qualify all the eligible criteria to become a professional, and he can enter into a specialized professions. To become a professional, one has to acquire his certificates, that means qualification. He should have qualification, and one should have enough skills to become a professional, and he should have all the eligible criteria to become a chartered accountant or to become a professional, whatever it may be. Okay? Next. And sir, we'll learn the topic today now, features, and by using this, by using the skills and talent, these professionals can't cheat the people. For suppose, let's take an example. So do you know anything? So if you get a fever, what you will do? We'll go to hospital. Yes or no? We'll go to hospital. So actually you got normal fever. You got normal fever only. But doctor said you got COVID-19. So doctor said you got COVID-19 and you should be treated for 3-4 days or 15 days like that. So here, what the patient will think? What the patient will think? Maybe yes, I got COVID-19, and he will get panicked. Yes or no? So he will join the hospital. And if you take Doro 650, it would have been enough to you to cure. But here the doctor is charging 2 to 3 lakhs by saying a lie that you got COVID-19 or coronavirus. So this, by using the skill, by using the talent, and by using this profession, one should not exploit the people. And we are the chartered accountants, yes or no? And there are few chartered accountants. The chartered accountants, they are experts in taxation. So they have to do proper accounting, proper taxation also. So they can't cheat people by using this talent. Okay, this is also one type of cheating, no? So professionals should not do such things. And next topic number, and professionals will charge fee, should not exploit the people. Should not exploit the people, and will charge fee, and professionals will charge fee for giving services, consulting charges, okay, or service charges. These are the features. And next feature, there is lot of freedom in profession, okay, compared to business and employment. And the other one, service motive, and other one, last one, help others to learn. Help others to learn. See here how many features are there. First, to become a professional, one should qualify all the exams in his profession, and he should have enough skills to get into a profession, and he should clear all the eligibility criteria, and he should not exploit the people using his talent. He's a doctor, so whoever come to the hospital, or you got COVID-19, just admit. This is not the way. You have to be very truthful, and you should not cheat the people. Okay, you should maintain integrity. Okay. Next, the one more feature. What do doctors? So if you consult a doctor, Do he charge any fee? Yes, he charge fee for consulting as a consulting fee. And one more. So do we have more? We have more freedom in the profession. So why? Because we are the boss. So we have a lot of freedom compared to business, and we need not listen to anyone. Okay, we are the boss in our business, and here the business profession should be in a service module. And one more thing, last feature is, and these professionals, the doctors and chartered accountants, should help the people in learning to the needy people. For suppose doctors will teach the junior doctors how to treat the patients, and there are some chartered accountants, they teach the article students how to work. Okay, these are the features of profession. Got it? So if one want to become a professional, what he have to do? What are the features? What he has to come through? So one has to pass all the exams conducted in their profession. Okay, one has to clear all the exams, and he should acquire certificate, and he should have skills. Yes or no? Yes. To become a chartered accountant, he must pass all the exams conducted by ICAI. To become a doctor, he has to pass medicine, and he has to acquire the medicine MBBS certificate or specialization also. And one more lawyers. To become a lawyer, he has to clear all the law exams conducted by their institute. And to become an engineer, he must clear engineering exams, BTech like that. Okay. So by doing all these things, and by doing all the eligible criteria for their profession, he can become a professional. After becoming a professional, the one professional should not exploit the people, and he should maintain some integrity. Okay. So these are the features. One should qualify all the exams, and he should acquire his qualification, and one should have skills in his profession, and one should clear all the eligible criteria in their concerned profession, and he should not exploit the people. Okay, he should not exploit the people using his talent. Okay, and he should charge reasonable fee for the concerned services, and in profession he has enough freedom compared to other businesses and employment. Okay, why? Because here the professional is the boss in his businesses. Next, service motive. So here professional, a lot of services. For auditing, we consult chartered accountants. For any treatment, we consult doctors. For any advices, legal advices, we will consult lawyers. We want any building plan like that, we go and consult civil engineers. So all these are the services we get from professionals. Okay, so they charge fee, and these professionals will teach their next generation regarding the profession. Okay, we have covered all the concepts in the profession now. We have covered all the professions, all the concepts of profession. We have discussed the business yesterday. We have completed profession. Now our last topic is employment. See, employment. So what is employment, sir? Why people go for employment? So for suppose, what is employment? So there is two people, employer. There are two people, employer and employee. Employer and employee. Employee is the person who is giving employment. Employer is the person who gives employment, and employee is the person who work. Okay, employee is the person who work under the employer. He can be called as staff or work under one person or few people, that fellow is employer. Okay, the person who gives the employment is employer, and the person who work under employer is employee. So now we'll discuss what is employment. So I think you know employment. Why people go for employment, Nana? Why people will go for employment? And where are the places? What are the places people get employment? So in school there is a lot of employment. Yes or no? In colleges, many people work in colleges. Sir, hospitals, yes, many people are working. Government sectors, many people are working. So many employees are working in schools, colleges, hospitals, and some other places, right? So here, the person who is giving employment, what he is called? Employer. The person who are working are called employees. Okay, got it? Now we'll discuss the features and characteristics of employment. So we'll discuss now already we have done with what is employment, and we'll learn features of employment. Okay, this is a contract. Yes or no? There will be a contract between two people. What is two people, Nana? First one, employer and employee. Okay, there will be a contract between two persons, that is employer and employee. What contracts are? Employment contract. Okay, in contract, what are the things you can see whether in hospital, for suppose he's a doctor, so he should work for 3 years, and terms and conditions in hospital, and what is his salary, okay, what is his timings, and all the things will be written in contract. Yes or no? And next one, for an employee in employment, you will get what is that? Wages. You will get wages or salary. Okay? For employment, employees will get salary, right? Who will give salary and wages to the employees? Who is that person? Employer. Employer will give salary to employees. And one more thing, is there any need to invest? No need to invest. You need not invest here. So who will invest? Employer will invest. And here salary, employees will get salary here. There is no need of investing. The employees will not invest here. Okay? So we'll write 2 more points, 2, 3, 4 points like that. No risk and uncertainty. No risk and uncertainty. And no need to invest. And there will be a constant income. There will be constant income for you. And you should follow rules and regulations. You follow rules and regulations, and you also need to acquire qualification. You also need to get a qualification and hours you work. And last one, facilities. And last point, skilled, unskilled, and semi skilled. Okay, so we will discuss all the topics now. The first one, there must be a employment is a contract between employer and employee, and the employers will give salary to the employees irrespective of profits. Yes or no? Yes. And there is no need to invest. Who will invest in the business? Who will invest in the business? No. Employer will invest. So is there any need to invest by the employees? No. Employees need not invest and will not invest in the business. So if they don't invest, is there any risk? Is there any risk and uncertainty? No risk. Sir, what is risk, sir? Is there any chance that employee is going to lose, get a loss? No. Who will get the loss? Employer will get the loss. So employee is not in a risk. Employee has no uncertainty. He will get his salary. Whatever it happens, he will get the salary by time. Okay? And constant income. He will get constant income means regular salary. Regular salary means he will get salary month by month. Every month he will get the salary. That is constant income. And one more thing, an employee has to follow all the rules and regulations given by employer. Okay? Employees has to follow all the rules and regulations given by employer. Okay? And this point is also over. Next one, qualification. So what is a qualification, sir? So first suppose I am a doctor. In a hospital, many people are working. Many people will work. So what are many people? So doctors, nurses, sweepers, scavengers. So you want a doctor job. You want to get a doctor job. What you have to do? You have to acquire qualification. What qualification you have to acquire? MBBS or any other specialization. So to acquire a job of nurse, you have to join as a nurse there. So what you have to do? What you have to get? You have to acquire a certificate of a nursing. The one has to complete his nursing course. Okay, one has to complete his nursing course to get a nurse job. So other one, you have to get a sweeper job. Is there any qualification required? No. If you can sweep well, it is enough. And one more thing, if you want a scavenger job there, if you can wash all the bathrooms well, it is enough. You need not get any qualification there. So based on the job,